Welcome back to the Man Cave. I've got my man Emad back in the cave. Well, he's in the garage. I'm in the garage, and we're just here to belt out the latest on Manchester United. How you been, buddy?
Yeah, good, man. I wish my garage would look as good as yours, but it doesn't.
Mate, one day I'll come over and we'll do a conversion, mate. I can tell you now.
Oh, man, I'd love it.
No,
I'd love
just
it.
give me the call and I'll be there for you. Mate, we've hit 100 subscribers over the night. Through the night, you've stolen everyone's phone. You've got them to hit the like, or more like you've grabbed their phone and told them to subscribe. Well done, buddy. Congratulations to everyone that's watched it.
I told them if they expected to get paid this week, they have to give me their phone. So if they wanted to get the overtime in last night, I needed their phones.
Oh, mate, we'll flop our way through these pods and we'll nick everyone. So get ready, everyone down in Melbourne. We're coming for your phone.
Yeah. Look, we're not as big as all the other pods that are floating around, but we're just kicking back, having a good time. We're doing it just because we love talking about United. So
yeah, that's it, mate. I don't want anything serious. I've never been serious my whole life.
Nah.
I think my wife's quite serious at times, so she thinks I'm stressed out all the time. But no, I like to just express my feelings. It's just the wog in me.
Let the wives be the serious ones, mate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not the fun wrecker. I'm the fun creator.
Well, that's it, mate. But we do thank and appreciate all the people that do watch and have subscribed to watch, not forced subscription, but. We we appreciate those ones, and thanks, guys, and then hopefully we can keep providing some more content for everyone. Have a laugh with us along the way,
Beautiful. All right, let's get on with this. We've got Erik Ten Hag, the latest scouted young Tyrell, Malacia, is that how we pronounce it, or Malacia? I don't know. How are we pronouncing this?
I don't know. I don't know. If I wasn't a wog, I'd call it Malacia.
Yeah, it probably is Malacia. We'll ask him on the tour if he gets signed.
Yeah. If he gets signed, if he comes down.
If he gets signed, that's
but
it.
Because we're both wogs, for now we'll just call him Malacia.
Nice. All right, we'll go with that, mate. How do you feel about this? And mate, he's come off the radar. We don't know too much about him. He's 6 foot. He's a strong lad, apparently. And, United's looking at paying, I think, Feyenoord seeking around £13 million for him. We've got Luke Shaw. We've got young Brandon Williams. We've got Tellez. We've got Fernandez vying for that one spot. Are we moving players on in that area? And do we need to sign him?
Well, we do need to move on players. If we do sign this kid, we do need to move players on. And you think that Tellez would probably be the first one to go. His name will be first one. Brandon Williams probably number 2 to go as well. Maybe on loan again, or maybe a permanent deal somewhere. Alvaro Fernandez, I don't see, not that he hasn't got the talent or the quality, but I still think he's still a bit too young to be thrust into the first team squad. And then you look at this young Dutch left back, Malacia. He's a capped international, constant starting 11 at Feyenoord. United's come in and tried to swoop him away from Olympique Lyon, who put in a bid with Feyenoord, which was accepted as well. We have to remember that we've come in and we've tried to hijack the deal, which looks like we have, and we're just waiting on young Tyrell to agree to personal terms. I mean, do we need another left back? Do I think we need another left back? I think we do. Like, I understand that we're stacked in that area as it is, but
there's not real much consistency out of our left backs, really, is there?
So if you look at Luke Shaw, how well he performed when we signed Alex Tellez, because he had that competition, and then this season it's sort of like he just relaxed a bit. and just it wasn't the same Luke Shaw we had last season. Last season we're calling him Shawberto Carlos.
Yeah.
This season,
always going down with injury as well.
Yeah.
When game day's on for him, PS4's going, or PS5 now. So
I'd like to be honest, if we were going to bolster one of the backs, I'd like a right back as well. To be honest.
Yeah. Yeah,
because
I mean, delayed towards the
Wan-Bissaka,
back end of the season, and Wan-Bissaka can't go forward. So,
and I don't think we have another right back at the club.
I don't even know when's the transfer window close. I don't even know that. I think there's at least a month. Well, the season starts when August.
I think
August.
Well, we see the British transfer window closes before the European one.
Yeah.
So the European, once our window closes, well, ours won't, and I mean Manchester United's, the European one's still open. So
yeah,
anything
so
can still happen.
There's about probably maybe 5 weeks to go then, because you'd think it'd be probably about
all of July still be open.
Yeah, that's right. So it's still a fair bit. Look, I'm not really worried about who we've signed or anything like that now at the moment.
We never have been, Adam.
No, I'm not the impatient type.
No.
Look, for me, I think it's a great approach, because I don't want, but our scouts or whoever does all the signings at the moment, it's John Myrtle, Murta, whatever his name is. Murta, yeah. I'm glad he's taking his time, because I don't want him to flop the deal like Ed Woodward did all the time. So I don't want him to go rush in and I don't want him to rush in and just get a signing because he's a name and stuff like that. Make the right deals. So I'm happy with him taking his time.
Look, we also have to remember. Erik Ten Hag's only been in office now 4 days.
Yeah,
3-4 days max. So the guy's still getting his feet under the desk. He's still working his way around the club, figuring everything out. Obviously, he'll have his targets and the players that he wants to bring in. He'll have all that in mind. And now it's up to our board and John Murta and Darren Fletcher and Richard Arnold to go out there and get those players. And if it does take a bit longer than what other clubs are doing, which I think is what is making our fans impatient, which is the transfer activity of other clubs. So you see the Cities, the Liverpools, Newcastle doing deals now. Everton, it was reported a few hours ago, Everton and Tottenham look like they've come to an agreement for Richarlison. So a lot of these clubs are starting to make moves, and we're still sitting on our hands. And I understand the impatience from our fans, but we've been down this road before. You know what I mean? And if we're going to remain impatient, expect the same results from years gone by, because that's what everyone's been screaming about. Oh, why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? Well, when we were doing all that, you saw the results. Now it's time to act like a football club.
Yeah, that's right. Look, I got to admit, I was a little concerned the other day when I read Darren Fletcher coming out and say that maybe Harry Maguire could play centre, play as a 6, and take the ball out. I got to admit, mate, I'm really hoping that wasn't the case by Fletcher, because I tell you what, if that's a true story, mate, he needs to see the door in 2 seconds, Fletcher. I tell you, when I read that, I just thought, mate, you are absolutely. I thought I actually got sent that by someone, I can't remember, and I actually said to him, "You must be taking the piss out of me."
I don't know how he even got that job as technical director or whatever his role is. I don't know how he got that job. So
yeah,
I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna say one thing about Harry Maguire. Yeah, looks like a nice guy and everything. Fantastic. Had an okay couple of seasons before, obviously, his capitulation in the season that just went. But I tell you right now, had Harry Maguire not been a standout for England in the World Cup, no one's looking at him.
Yeah, correct.
No one's looking at him. And the whole narrative and the whole story about, City were going to sign him and Pep were going to sign him, and it was a race between us and City to get him. That was all smoke and mirrors, man.
Yeah.
They dropped the bait and we took it and went and spent £85 million on.
Well, that's a Ed Woodward rush deal, isn't it? And this is what we're talking about. So people, just be patient. Stop texting me and telling me we need to sign someone, because I tell you,
£85 million fridge.
I'm getting them every single day, and please don't be offended by it. But I'm an old school supporter, and I'm happy to wait if we get a player that is going to play for the badge and going to be, getting us results. That's for sure.
100%.
Sorry?
100%. Look, we've got, 2 weeks until we head down to Melbourne to watch United play on their pre-season tour. I think there's a stop in, I think they stop in Bangkok first.
Yeah, against Liverpool.
So that might be a week away. I'd like to see one of these players that we're linked to or looking to sign and the deals are close. I'd like to see someone new on pre-season tour with the lads.
I did see the other day that and look, this could be just media talk again, and I'm not much of a person to be on the Twitter sphere. I go around and just like a few things and retweet a few things, but I came across that De Jong was looking at a house in Manchester. So whether that's true or not, I don't know. But sometimes most of the time, I have to say is whenever you do hear or read something about that, it is the case. So
yeah, usually that's the first rumor that comes out about a player moving to another club. It's always house hunting, but from looking at the bloke's Instagram, I don't think the guy's even anywhere near Europe at the moment.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. So I don't say on that. So
that's what I mean. So these reports,
but that could be smokes and mirrors as well. So
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Look, so it's always.
I tell you what, there's one exciting moving away from him. Alexandre Garnacho. It looks like he's come in. He's come in for a photo shoot. Erik Ten Hag's going to put him on a long-term contract, which is very exciting. So,
mate, I'm pumped for this kid.
I'm buzzing for that. So,
yeah.
Look, I mean, we're buzzing for Greenwood as well, but to have another young player to come by and we're able to sign him on a long-term contract will be absolutely fantastic for Manchester United, I think.
Yeah. Look, I think obviously him and Greenwood, different types of players, different style of players. And look, Greenwood's had a couple of seasons. Obviously, what happened to him last season, that's, I don't know how we address that. That's his own fault sort of thing. So that matter's still to go before the courts, and his bail's been extended apparently. But I don't know, it's just another young prospect that we know when we've watched obviously games and we've watched him in the Youth Cup final, and the talent is obviously there. I'm pumped for him to come to Melbourne. Got us a nice surprise waiting for him when he gets there.
Yeah, mate, and we'll make sure we'll get that signed.
Yeah, brother, I can't wait to whip it out and show everyone.
Yeah, mate. Well, apparently he's taken the number 49. He's taken the 49. So, and Alvaro Fernandez has taken the 42. So, I don't know where those numbers come from, but Jesus, they're massive numbers, aren't they? I remember Greenwood got the 26, I think it was, when he first came in. But
I think they just might just be squad numbers for now.
Yeah, you know that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. The kit numbers don't get finalised until the squad gets finalised for the Premier League season.
Yeah. I just seen just touching on a few players with the squad over probably the last 24 hours. There's this thing about De Gea is coming up to his 12th season this year for United. Looks like he's going to be Erik Ten Hag's number one keeper again. With Dean Henderson, Dean Henderson going to Forest on a loan deal, and on a loan deal for 2023. You'd be filthy, wouldn't you, being that keeper that helped them get promoted, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. I'd be dirty.
Yeah.
I've just played a grueling season in the Championship, helped the club get promoted to the Premier League, and they've gone. And look, and I understand from the club's perspective, now they're going to sign players to try and stay in the Premier League. They don't want to be one of those yo-yo clubs, but it's tough. It's tough for anyone, whether it's
There's-
a keeper or any player on any position on the pitch. It's tough if the club's going to start signing players, but you can understand it and expect it.
Well, the announcement's supposed to be on Friday for him, but the other thing I don't understand is there's no buying option. Look, after further talks, what are the two clubs talking about? Like seriously, there's no buy option. If De Gea is going to last the season again, it's
Look, over the past, I don't know, post Fergie, the whole post Fergie era, we've been a terrible selling club.
yeah.
Terrible. Like
At times last season,
Paul Pogba transfers are just a prime example of that.
yeah. Well, I think it was last year. How many times did we have three keepers on the bench? I think it was 2 or 3 times during last season. Look, I don't know what they're thinking.
Ralph loved the keeper on the bench for some reason.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Maybe you thought one of them were going to kit up and play on the pitch. I
He
don't
had
know.
Tom Heaton, Henderson. I think Lee Grant was even on the bench at some stage.
Well, Lee Grant's now moved on, hasn't he?
He's retired, yeah.
He's retired, yeah. So, and Tom Heaton, which you would think he's coming down under. So, and De Gea will be there. It looks like Henderson won't be. So, and I would say they'd bring a youth keeper with them as well, I'd say.
I'm glad Henderson's going on loan, to be honest, because
Yeah.
there was rumors that he was the dressing room leak anyway.
Yeah, right. Well, it wouldn't surprise me.
Looks like a wanker. He's got that. He's got a head on him. Any mother could love. He does. He looks like a wanker, man.
Yeah.
He looks like a snitch.
Yeah. Mate, even Andre Pereira apparently has come out and said that he wants to stay at Flamingo, but it's not even.
Yeah, this is a good.
Mate,
this is a good
it's
one.
Not. Yeah, he's come out and said he wants to stay at Flamingo, but it's not up to him. It's up to Manchester United. It's out of his hands.
I've got the quote in front of me here via Fabrizio Romano. I'm not the one who decides. It's up to Man United. I would like to stay at Flamingo, but it's not in my hands. I'll see what's best for me and the club. I love Flamingo. We will soon speak and decide.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, pre-season Pilo. Now you can fuck off too. Simple as that. But that's good. I'm glad these players are coming out and saying this shit, because if you don't want to be here, because we've said it all season, if the players don't want to be there, there's the door.
Yeah.
They're good. Yeah. He's now telling them, please show me where the exit is. I would like to go back to Brazil. Now the club should let him go. Why are we holding on to these players on the wage bill and then just like stopping our chances from possibly signing someone else when we could be using that money that we're spending on Andreas Pereira?
Yeah, well, look, it's crazy. Look, you think about it. Well, in Australia, it's the 30th of June today. 30th of June. Looks like we're going to go the whole of June without selling a player. Like it's crazy. I don't have a problem not buying a player, but when we're not selling players, that's when it becomes a big issue, doesn't it? It's just insane. It's insane.
We're a terrible selling club. Like how there are no clubs knocking down the door for Phil Jones. I don't know. Surely he's got to go as well. It's just in terms of the selling aspect, it's a schmozzle. The buying, I like the approach they're taking. I know it's taking a bit of time. People just want to see the flashy new toy again, but it's okay. Yeah. Just be patient. But the selling aspect, we need to speed the process up in getting rid of some of these players. Yeah,
it's like even the transfer on Ericsson. That's another one that's taken a little while to do. Whether he wants to come or whether he wants to stay at his previous club. Everyone's going around saying it's a done deal. But on a two-year contract offer, I'm seeing. So
look, nothing's done until it's done. Until you see someone holding up the scarf or the jersey or waving a flag at Old Trafford, whatever it is they make them do now for us to announce a signing. Until you see that, then that's when it's done.
Yeah.
Until then, man, I don't believe anything.
I tell you what, I have enjoyed. I know we're flopping and changing here a little bit, but I have to admit, I saw some. I like watching the United footage when the coaches come out, the managers come out, and the players are doing a few training drills and stuff like that. And I've loved the one over the last 24 hours where Ten Hag's in the middle of the pitch directing him. You need to go this way. You need to go that way. He's throwing his hands around a bit, and you can see there's actually managing and coaching going on the pitch.
Coaching.
Yeah.
Someone's actually telling these guys what to do.
Yeah, so it's it's really good to see. I saw that
it's very Pep Guardiola like as well.
Oh, isn't it what? Yeah.
Yeah, because I know he's very hands-on with his training regimes and training sessions.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
I saw that is it Zidane? Zidane, the young player. I think he's a reserves player. Zidane, 21s player. Yeah, he signed a new. Sorry.
His name's Zidane Iqbal.
Yeah, Iqbal. So he signed a contract this week as well. So look, they're locking in a lot of young players, which is good. But we need to utilise these players, don't we? We need to utilise them.
And if we're not going to utilise them again, like see these young players. Okay, it's great to get them onto long-term contracts. They're still only young, so their salaries won't be that high. But maybe send these guys out, a few of these guys out on loan, and so they can get that experience, you know.
Yeah.
But we can't just rely on these youngsters coming in and helping the squad every now and then. We also need to bolster the squad with some experienced players, some well-known players, established players. We need to. Look, the ball needs to start rolling now.
Yeah,
we need to get a move on a bit,
mate. It's the funny thing about it. I think we're being linked to every Ajax player in the squad. It's unbelievable. Like we go to sleep, the news comes out, you get up, there's a new Ajax player being linked to us every
of course,
24 hours.
Because everyone's thinking that we're going to rape and pillage Ajax for all their players, but we're not.
No, it's not the case at all, is it? Yeah.
And obviously, this first month or the first few weeks since we've announced Ten Hag, it's been obvious we haven't signed anyone yet. So I think everyone can just settle down a bit. We're not going to turn into Ajax 2.0.
Yeah, that's right. It's just ridiculous. Like United's never done that. United's never gone and raped teams. Like even when Fergie was there, he used to get the best player that was going around at the Premier League at the time, and the perfect example of that was Erik Ten Hag. You know, he's just come off one of the most unbelievable deals you ever seen in your life. He's just come off winning the Premier. Wasn't the Premier League at the time?
No,
it wasn't. Division 1. Yeah, first division, and he's managed to
of all teams.
Yeah, he's managed to get him. Cantona's won it with Leeds, and then he comes and wins it with United. These are the kind of deals you miss. And it was a deal that no one knew about. It was all behind closed doors. All of a sudden, it was that $1 million deal. Leeds is asking them to say it's a $1.2 million deal, and they come out and they say we don't care what we say. We just want the player. It's that's it, but we're only paying $1 million for him. And these are the things you miss. Well, I do anyway. I do miss these. Sorry, mate?
The market's changed, man.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You're not going to get these $1 million bargains anymore. And now you're talking in the multi-million dollars. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Look, I still remember Gary Pallister being signed, and he was Gary Pallister was I think he was at the time the most expensive fullback going around. And you look at the money that he was signed for, and it's just crazy.
I can't remember the exact figure as well. I think Ollie Solskjaer was cheap as chips too.
Yeah,
it was a bargain deal. He was cheap as, and like for some people even say he's our greatest ever bargain signing.
Oh, bargain signing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, without
For
doubt.
what-
Far out, man.
For
All you have to do
what
is
for what
score
he
goals.
produced, for what we got out of him, for the price that we bought him, amazing.
Yeah.
Look, there is another player from Ajax that we're linked with, but we're also now in a bidding war with Arsenal, and it's
Okay.
Lissandro Martinez,
Yeah.
who I think he's a centre back. He's a defender. So apparently United are preparing a 40 million, I think it's euros, 40 million euro bid for him. But
Okay.
I think Arsenal are trying to progress that one quite quickly. They don't want to let United sweep him and take
Yeah.
him as well. So interesting times ahead, man. The next few days, I think by the end of the week we might hear something.
Yeah, look, I reckon by Friday we'll start wrapping the pod up there.
Yeah.
By Friday, I think. Look, it's what's today? Here, Thursday. So we'll wake up Saturday morning, and I'm sure the deals will all come flying in, and because then there's only a week and a half to the tour. Look, we'll tell you now. We're going to try and get Brisbane Supporters Club on next week, and give you all a heads up what's going on the tour. So stay tuned for that, people. If you're coming down under from overseas and you're coming to the pre-season tour, we'll give you all the updates here. We're going to get Brisbane on. We're going to get, most people know Dean Garden from up in Brisbane. He's a big part of the supporters club up there. We're going to get him on. We're going to get the chairman, Pete Morgan, on, and we're going to have a good chat about the tour. We're going to give you some updates.
They've been amazing with what they've organised and what they're organising so far as well.
Yeah.
Brisbane Supporters Club, amazing stuff what they're doing. Can't wait to speak to them actually.
Yeah, no, it'll be a great chat. So
show us the kit.
Yeah, I'm actually wearing it now. So
yeah, look.
It's a brilliant kit. It is a nice tour kit. I've actually taken the tag off. I think on the back it's got Tour 22, does it? On the back?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, mate. And it's actually it's the black jersey from I think 93, 94. Was that Cantona sidekick to the player? I think that's when it is. And you know what? They've actually matched it. Sorry, mate.
To the fan. When he
kick the fan. Yeah. So they've actually matched the blue on that jersey. So let me quickly get that.
While he gets that, I'll just like to remind everyone of our sponsors. Always Vito Sports provided that shirt. Thank you very much. Hashtag always Vito.
Yeah, it did cost me. But the blue that they've done here.
If we give them a plug, we might get a free shirt for the next one.
Yeah, I tell you, the blue is nearly dead on. It's dead on. And I love the way they've incorporated the gold here, and then this badge over here, this United badge, is just embossed, I suppose they say, embossed into the jersey. It's great what they've done. Vito does some great stuff.
Yeah, but you got guys like Dino and Pete up there who obviously is the chairman of the Brisbane Sports Club, does great work up there. So you can imagine a guy like Dino as well, man. So he would have had some input into that design as well.
Oh yeah, mate, he does. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
he loves giving me a call and saying, "Can you design me something? Can you design me something?" But I can assure you, I definitely had nothing to do with this. This is all Vito and all whoever's up in the Brisbane Supporters Club. They've done an absolutely fantastic job on this, and they've got a red one too. So, and I think they're bringing out a jacket as well. Yeah, they're bringing out a jacket. They got the big puffer jacket. I will give out, look, with our supporters club this year, we did a tour pin. And I designed that for our club. So if anyone wants one, just get in touch with the supporters club. I don't have, I've got one. I think I've got it. Yeah, I'll bring it out here. I've actually hung it up this afternoon, so I don't know if you can see them. There's two of them just there. You can see them there. It's not really doing them justice, but it's this one and this one. This one's got all the tour dates of when United came to Australia, and this one's just a Melbourne 2022. Yeah, I sent 8 to the UK the other day. So,
I'm waiting on my one, mate.
yeah, I've got yours here waiting, mate. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, all good. All right, what do you reckon? We wrap it up there.
Yeah, wrap it up there.
Look, everyone, again, thanks for the 100 subscribers. If you're new to this channel and watching these videos for the first time, click the subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. We love seeing those numbers go up. We love doing these videos. We hope you guys enjoy them. Can't wait for the tour in a couple of weeks. It's going to be epic. I know that.
Yeah, it's going to be unreal, man. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Adam?
All right, everyone.
I'll leave you there,
catch
bro.
you later. All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
All right, mate.
You enjoy. Try and stay safe on the way to work. And
Yeah.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. See you, everyone.
See you.
Thanks, everyone.
See you,
See ya.
guys.
Bye. Bye.